think we can tell you that the show's been reinvigorated by this timeline. It was brave, we thank the network for letting us do it, because these girls are allowed now to be young women who can take the past experience and weigh it against all that's happening in the present. And that doesn't mean there won't be juicy things happening in the present, because they have secrets. It's been 5 years, and they might not even know each other's secrets, which takes us back to the first season of the show, which is really inspiring for us.
Yeah, and as grown up as you get, there's something that happens to you when you go back to your hometown. You kind of lose a little maturity, and some old patterns reemerge.
Can you talk about the time jump at all?
Yes. Can we talk about the time jump?
Can you talk about the time jump at all?
I think we chose 5 years. We felt that they all were out of school, that they had gone to college, and all 4 of them, 5 had. We felt it was important that they be in a place where they're starting careers, where it's when you do internships very often, or you start to get a taste of the real world, because you're not under your parents' provision and you're earning some income. And we felt it was a great time to bring them back together, so they would actually be more formed in their further along on their journeys.
You also didn't want to go from classroom to classroom.
Yeah.
To go to college.
Right.
We're going to do it differently.
What made you decide to do a time jump and not just end it with
You mean as far as continuing the show? I think the audience wants more. There was a demand for it. The network loves the show. I think that the actors who are playing these characters have grown. There were more stories to tell.
We sit around and we were thinking, if these characters were all older, we could do this. We're having too much fun. As I said earlier today, it's a great gift to the families that they got behind the show, so it's had this length of time that we do have a chance to do this and keep going.
We're excited. Can you tell us, I know you can't give away spoilers or anything, but tell us a little bit, maybe what inspired where each one of them are. Did you have, you sat around and said, if these girls were older, were there moments where I really think this is where she would end up? Or
Well, we hinted, because at the end of last season, we talked about where relationships were. It was clear in the last couple episodes that Caleb and Hannah were going to run off to New York together. It was clear that Ezra and Ari were not going to run off together, that he made a choice to actually go pursue this other woman and this other form of work, which he wanted to volunteer for. It's like the Habitat for Humanity. So we knew that leaving that season. Then the conversation was, okay, what happens in those 5 years? Do Ezra and Arya see each other? Maybe they don't. What happens to Hannah and Caleb's relationship? Do they have a child? Do they get married? All those questions came up. So the writer's room was sort of left with this, I don't want to say cliffhangers, but jumping off points. And then we discussed the best way to play it out.
So much of what we do on a daily basis consists of pushing rocks up hills and then releasing them to see what happens. And what we wanted to do with the 5 years and with the relationships is to mix it up a little, try and get something interesting to write for all the people listening to this.
Will Emily have a new romance, or will
Who doesn't have romance on this show?
But Emily is the only one that isn't getting paired off.
Emily, if you notice, we have fans who keep score, and she's dated more. She's gotten more action than anybody on this series. So just know that. Emily gets action. Emily has another journey to take right now. Doesn't preclude romance, but there's a personal journey for her. So it's an interesting one too.
She says at one point basically, well, my relationships up until now have been challenging.
oh dear.
She's been burned a lot. Girls got to take it slow. She's hired a detective before she dates somebody. Before she goes out for coffee.
Private eye.
Particularly Emily, though. It's like, can you please just do a dossier on this person before I have coffee with them?
Moving forward and coming up with their new identities, was there anything that surprised you when you put them in motion? You know what, that was an interesting way to take it, not necessarily thinking that's the way it's initially going to go.
I think it's kind of the other way around. Once we made these initial decisions about career tracks, they seemed to fit. They seemed to fit them well. We understood why Spencer was doing, had done what she was doing. We understood why the other girls. It's really, we're trying to stop calling them girls at this point too.
Young ladies.
They're young ladies and young women. Actually, I have to tell you, is the choices have been very subtle and very strong, and have linked themselves to some stories we've told before. It is, the series is, you always feel energy, and we all feel it's going to revitalize, and hopefully it would be difficult to describe how exciting everyone was when we started. The first episode after the time, every department, every actor. And now it's like this adventure world.
It's a whole new show.
It is, yeah.
Whole new show.
I don't know many shows that have done it. Do you?
No, I really
Not
don't.
many shows. The following track. Well, no, Mad Men did it too. Mad Men would jump years.
Yeah.
But as far as
It's hard to do, but we think we can really do it because we've been watching other shows to see.
I think yours is probably the show that can do it.
I think that it needed it, almost, yeah. Because I did. I was telling them, my daughter's, she watched it in high school and she's headed to college, and so she thinks it's great.
oh.
Yeah, because
But she said they're not going to the prom like that. Those women are 50.
Are you kidding
Who goes to the
me?
prom like that? They're 50.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.
Okay.